Last week, ICE came out with a new memorandum talking about who they're going to focus on for deportation from the United States and who they will not focus on. I wanted to do a quick video today to explain how that new memo might affect your situation if you are in the United States without any immigration status. My name is Maleeha Haq. I am an immigration lawyer practicing in the San Francisco Bay Area. And there's an important memo that ICE, which is Immigration and Customs Enforcement, issued last week. They talk about a shift in their perception of who they are going to be focusing on for deportation. So they came out with three main categories, which are people who are risk to national security, people who enter the United States after November 1st, 2020, and people who are a danger to public safety. Okay, so under the Trump administration, ICE basically said anybody who is in the United States without immigration authorization is a priority for deportation. Okay, now under this Biden administration, the White House is trying to rein in some of ICE's activities, and the ICE leadership has basically indicated to its ground officers that they need to keep these three things in mind. And if somebody falls under one of these categories, then they can take action to try to deport them from the United States. But if they don't fall under one of these three categories, then they have to get special permission from their leadership if they want to try to remove them from the United States. So there's a little bit of a drawing back of ICE's power under this memo. And unless you are a threat to national security, which basically means that you committed some act of terrorism or an act of espionage, unless you entered the United States after November 1st, 2020, or you are considered a threat to public safety, which means that you have committed what's called an aggravated felony, or you are a member of a gang. Unless one of those things is true, ICE is not necessarily going to be focusing on trying to deport you from the US. However, if you do have immigration questions or if you do have immigration issues in the United States, it's best to have them resolved and try to see if you have any options to fix your papers in the US, to fix your status in the US, so you never have to worry about what ICE is doing or not doing. Okay, I would say that now is the time to try to see if you do have any options, because if you were afraid to take any steps, this might be a little bit of an encouragement that ICE is not necessarily going to be focusing on just the general population of people with no status, unless you fall under these three categories that they mentioned in their memo issued last week. So if you have any questions, feel free to call us and we'll be happy to evaluate your options and see if there's anything that can be done to fix your situation in the United States. All right, take care. Bye.